Life just changed. I was crazy busy before. I worried about worrying. Life was a million miles a minute. And I don't think I was actually living. I was just going moment to moment. I got cancer, like the worst, it just, everything just fell. I felt like all the balls in the air just crashed to the ground, and it was devastating. And then my job was to survive. My name's Stacey Valentine. I'm a pediatric intensive care doctor at UMass Memorial Children's Medical Center. I always knew I wanted to be a pediatrician, and I love children, so I was either going to be a kindergarten teacher or a pediatrician, so I knew that very early on. So I went to medical school with trying to stay open-minded, but always knew I wanted to do pediatrics, so I was doing surgery and loved pediatric surgery. I was doing OBGYN and loved taking care of the babies. I realized it's pediatrics that was my true love. It was 2018, and I felt a lump, and it was close to my clavicle, and thought maybe it was something that was derm or derm related, because I'm a physician, and didn't think about breast at all. And I ended up getting the ultrasound, and we thought, well, it's good to be safe. We'll just make sure, hopefully it's nothing, but we'll just make sure. And we sat down, and she just paused and said, the biopsy came back and you have cancer. And I froze, George froze. We just looked at each other and thought, no, this can't be right. It's benign. It's just a skin thing. It's not breast cancer.
It affected her recovery, I would say, as it does every patient, because what those lymph nodes then mandated is, in terms of further treatment, is that Stacey had to undergo chemotherapy.
She is extremely brave, and once the decision was made, was all in. She really gave herself over to the treatment.
My girls were only 4.5 years old, and I just didn't know what was going to happen, and scared for my husband as well, and what if I die? What if I'm not here? Will they remember me?
She's a young woman with young children, a full-time physician and researcher, a wife. She was burning on all cylinders, and this cancer diagnosis and treatment really made her look at her life, what her value systems are, and her own mortality.
And I was fortunate to have a friend who is also a breast surgeon at UMass Memorial, and she was, and we just were able to kind of talk through it, and she said, what is your goal? And I was honestly, I want to live. I want to be cancer-free, and I want to live. I don't care about anything else. I just want to be here for my kids. There were questions, because I still have a lot of friends in Boston, of where I was going to get my treatment, and 100% I knew it was going to be here at UMass Memorial. Never once did I even hesitate when people had asked me. I had full confidence in these women. My life is completely different now. Moments even afterwards of me getting through this, of, looking at my husband, and it's just to go through all of that. He was a rock for the whole time. I'm here, and I just embrace every moment. It's interesting that you have to go through this to actually see that. Yeah, I just don't want to waste any moment anymore.